it in here. Oh, God.
Pick a number 1 to 10, walk by with it. You have 10 seconds. Answer on this one should have been 5. Pick a number from 1 to 5. Winning number is 2. Pick a number between 1 and 2. Winning number is 2. If you want to buy a lottery ticket for $5 million each, there's a limit of 2. Homework check. Homework answers. I need the answers to 1 through 5 first. Answer to number 1 is 7.5. 2 is 12.5. 3 is 101. 4 is 15.5. 5 is 29.4. 6 is 8.2. 7 is 6.4. 8 is 33.3. 9 is 40.9. Extra credit is our text codes from now on. It won't take you to a link. It'll just pop the text up in your phone. So these should be a lot better if you want some extra credit. There's one coming up soon. Objectives for today: to solve for missing sides of a right triangle, same as yesterday. And here's extra credit number 1, if you want to zap it. Example number 1. Here's the triangle, and here is the information we're going to fill in for it. You know an angle of 24 degrees. You know that this side is missing, and you know that this side is 18. First, you're going to have to label the triangle. If this is your reference angle, what you know, then the X is directly across from it. That means it is the opposite side. The 18 is directly beside it. The 18 side touches angle C. It helps to create it. Therefore, it is adjacent. From your list of functions, you know that tangent is opposite over adjacent. So that's how we know we're going to use tangent. So tangent 24 degrees equals opposite x over adjacent 18. Cross multiply to get x equals tangent 24 times 18. And plug in tangent 24 into the calculator. It should be 0.4452, and then multiply it by 18. Round your answer to the nearest tenth. So x would equal 8.0. As a review, this is what we did. This side is opposite of the 24 degrees, so that's why it's opposite. And this side is right beside it. It's adjacent. What would this side be here? Hypotenuse, but there's nothing there, so we don't use it. So tangent, from our list we had yesterday, is opposite over adjacent. That's why the opposite, x, is on top, and adjacent, 18, is on the bottom. We cross multiplied to get 1 times x, and then tangent 24 times 18. Put that into the calculator. Here it is again, tangent 24. Comes out to be that decimal, and then multiply it by 18. Round to the tenths place, and that's where we get 8.0. Example number 2. Just like the other one, this is x, this is 32, and the angle is 47. Label the triangle first. This is your angle. What is this side across from it? Opposite. And what is this side beside it? Adjacent. Opposite and adjacent are going to be tangent. So tangent 47 degrees equals opposite x over adjacent 32. Cross multiply to get x equals tangent 47 times 32. Put that in your calculator. Do tangent 47 first. 1.0723, and then multiply it by 32. Come back to get 34.3 for the final answer. Practice problem number 1. Here's your information. This is 53 degrees. This is x. This is 24. Solve for x, round to the tenths place. The solution for the practice problem, this side is opposite and this side is adjacent. That means it's tangent. 53 degrees equals x over 24. Cross multiply to get x equals tangent 53 times 24. And you can write it like that. But do tangent 53 first. Tangent 53 is 1.3270. Multiply by 24 and round to the tenths place to get 31.8. Bonus number 1. Pick a number from 1 to 3. The bonus is 2. Here's another bonus. Pick a number from 1 to 3. The winning number is 3. Practice problem number 2. This is 30 degrees. This is x. This is 12. Solve for x and round to the nearest tenth. The solution for the practice problem. This side is opposite. This is adjacent. So it's tangent 30 equals x over 12. When you cross multiply, you come up with x equals 12 times tangent 30. Tangent 30 is 0.5773 times 12, rounded to the tenths place, is 6.9. Pick a number from 1 to 3 while we give everybody else some time. The bonus number is 1. Another bonus problem. Pick a number from 1 to 3. The winning number is 1. Example number 3, still sticking with tangent. In this case, x is here, 22 is here, and we have 46 degrees here. Label the triangle. This side is opposite of the angle, and this side is adjacent. Tangent is still opposite over adjacent, so it's tangent 46 equals opposite 22 over x adjacent. And when you cross multiply this, you end up with x times tangent 46 equals 1 times 22. So to get x by itself, you have to divide 22 by tangent 46. In your calculator, type 22 and then divide. I think we can go without the double parentheses. So if you just hit tangent 46 and then hit enter, round to the tenths place, you should have 21.0. Slight mistake there, that should be 21.2. Anytime you have a problem such as this, where the side opposite in tangent is known and the adjacent is missing, you're going to end up dividing the known side by tangent of the angle. So that's a shortcut you can take. Example number 4. In this case, we have x here and 32 here. The angle is 45. Label the triangle. This is opposite. This is adjacent. And that means we have tangent 45 equals opposite 32 over adjacent x. If you cross multiply, you get x times tangent 45 equals 32, from 32 times 1. Divide 32 by tangent 45. 32 divided by tangent 45 is 32. Here is a shortcut you can take on homework and test where you will not have to show any work at all. Anytime you get a 45-degree angle in a right triangle and you know one of the legs, which is a side that's not the hypotenuse, the other side is exactly the same. There's no need to work all of it out. So you can look at this and automatically know it's 32. 45, 45, 90 triangle. Two sides are equal. The hypotenuse is not equal to any of those. Practice problem 3. In this problem we have a 37-degree angle. This is 46 and this is x. Solve for x and round to the nearest tenth. The solution for the practice problem: this is opposite, this is adjacent, so it's tangent 37 equals 46 over x. When you cross multiply, you have x times tangent 37 equals 46, and to get x by itself, divide 46 by tangent 37. 46 divided by tangent 37 is 61.0. Bonus problem, pick a number from 1 to 3. Give everybody else some time to finish the problem. The bonus answer is 3. Pick another number from 1 to 3. The bonus answer is 2. Alright, an extra credit alert is coming up here in a few slides if you want to get your phone ready. Practice problem number 4. In this problem, you know 36 degrees, you know 50 for this side, and this is x. Solve for x and round to the nearest tenth. On the practice for the solution, this is opposite, this is adjacent, so tangent 36 equals 50 over x. That means you'll have x times tangent 36 equals 50, and divide 50 by tangent 36 to come up with the answer. 50 divided by tangent 36 should be 68.8. Pick a number from 1 to 3. The bonus number was 3. Pick another bonus number, 1 to 3. The bonus number is 1.
Got this.
Example number 5. In this case, we know, or we don't know, x. We do know 30 degrees, and we know this is 28. Label the triangle off first. This is opposite, and this is what? Hypotenuse. Always hypotenuse when it's across from the right angle. Which function uses opposite and hypotenuse? Sine, yes. So it would be sine 30 equals opposite x over 28, hypotenuse. If you cross multiply, you get x equals 28 times sine 30. Sine 30 first in the calculator and get it as 0.5, and then multiply it by 28 to get 14. Example number 6. In this problem, we know 72 degrees. We don't know this, but we do know this is 63. Label the triangle. This is opposite. This is hypotenuse. That would be sine. Sine 72 equals x over 63. Cross multiply to get x equals 63 times sine 72. Put sine 72 in the calculator first, and then multiply by 63. Should come back with 59.9. Now here's what happens if you put sine 72 in the calculator and don't hit enter, and you hit times first. Times 63. You come up with the wrong answer. That's why you always have to find out what the sine of 72 is in this case. Hit enter and then do times. Practice problem number 5. In this case, we know this is 62 degrees, this is x, and this is 71. Find the value of x, round to the tenths place. 62.3. Hang on, let's see.
Yeah, I got 62.7.
It is
62.7.
It is 62.7.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
A slight correction there. That should be 62.7. Pick a number from 1 to 3 while we give everybody some time. Bonus number is 2. Pick another number from 1 to 3. Bonus number was 1 that time. Practice problem number 6. In this case, we have 42 degrees, or 43 degrees, and we don't know this, but we do know this. Find x and round to the tenths place. Solution for the practice problem, this is opposite and this is hypotenuse, so it should be sine 43 equals x over 48. Cross multiply to get x equals 48 times sine 43. Put sine 43 in the calculator first and get 0.68199 and multiply that by 48. You should get 32.7. Pick a number from 1 to 3. The bonus number is 2. Go ahead and pick another number. Bonus answer is 2. Example 7, and then after this example it'll be it. For this one, it's the same thing as the other two functions, but in this case you have 46 degrees. You don't know this, but you do know this. And when you label the triangle off, this side is what? Adjacent. And what is this side? Hypotenuse. So that would be cosine 46 equals adjacent x over hypotenuse 62. And in the case of cosine, anytime the adjacent is missing, it'll end up being a multiplication problem like this. If the hypotenuse is missing, then it's a division problem. But in this case, you would have cosine 46 times 62, and that is equal to 43.1. Pick up an exit slip here at the table. Fill out the money you've earned, the period number, your name, any comments. And here's a phone alert for another extra credit if you want it. Homework assignment.